Hello, my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers all over the world. I beg you, make una hear this matter. Still on the issue of sit at home. Still on the issue of sit at home. Make una hear them, make una hear them clear, because I know say most of my BIAFRA brothers and sisters, they no get their brain again. They have been hypnotized. Their brain have been manipulated for them not to be thinking straight. Instead, they keep thinking zigzag. When you talk the truth, they will attack you, use all manner of abusive languages on you. But I still maintain my word. Now let us what be guided. And the land, at the end, justifies. Because you people will understand that at the end of it all, when I go no say, me, where they here, where they talk all these things, I have every proof. And I have every single proof to tell you people who is working for IPOP and who is working for their own stomach infrastructure. I don't want to call names because let it not be that I am single-handedly calling out names of people who have been doing all kinds of things to make sure that they sabotage this Biafra movement and to make sure that they kill the economy of our own people. In other words, sending out investors who are coming to invest in the southeastern region of the country. Make sure I hear this breaking news and this headline. Still on sit-at-home matter, primary school pupils, Omaka General School have been brutalized, well as unknown government flogged them in Enugu State. Why? Enforcing them to sit at home. What is the offense of all these little kids that you are stopping them from not going to school? You are brutalizing them, flogging them in school simply because someone out there somewhere said that there must be a 10 days or 7 days sit at home. When he is in his own comfort zone, doing his business, enjoying his life, where democracy is working, everything that people need to live life is being provided for him. Just like what Ifeanyi Uba said. He said that you stay in a country where everything is working. Human rights is being respected. That is why you have the right to stay there and be causing havoc in our country. He said, go and do that, sit at home in your own village. That they should leave Anambra State alone. And that is how every other health in every state have been calling upon this young man. Disease from what you are doing. The economy of the Southeast is being tampered with. Nobody is care to know. They tell you, India get their sit at home. Get their independence by sitting at home. Are you comparing India to what is happening to our own side today? You cannot. There's no anywhere you can compare the two. Yes, India sit at home, and they affected the whole world. The sit at home you are doing have not even affected Nigeria. It only affected the Southeast. Yes, the world know what they are getting from India, and that is why they listen to India. You have been doing it at home. You have been doing protesting. Have any international community come out and raise their voice and said, let us listen to these people? Simply because they value you as animals. That is what they said. I'm not the one that said that. Because if there's something we are contributing to the whole world, by now, we would have had the state of Biafra. So we want to use India to compare Southeastern region under Nigeria. How is it possible? India of over 1 billion indigenous citizens. My dear, let us be guided. I keep saying this, and I repeat my word. Let us be guided. But one thing is for sure, the end will justify. Whether we are doing the right thing or we are doing the wrong thing. I don't want to say much. If you never subscribe to this channel, if it touches your heart, my dear, subscribe. It's not by force. It is what it is from your own mind. If you feel like what I'm doing is good, even if you tag me as your enemy and you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that ASAP. And make sure you comment, like, and also do what? Share. It is for your own good. So that you'll be getting notifications. So that you'll be getting updates on anything that is happening on Okwute Daily Talk. Tighten your seatbelt because we are about to move this very morning. A video has surfaced online showing where a group of unknown gunmen were flogging primary school pupils along with their teachers in Enugu State. The terrified and traumatized pupils who had come to write their common entrance examination were seen wailing while pleading with the unidentified gang. And one thing I want to contribute on this again before I proceed. Enugu State Governor, you say there's nothing like it at home. You force people to go on the street. You force people to go to market. You force people to go to schools. You force people to open their shops. All in the fear of so that their license will not be revoked. Yet, you didn't provide enough security to guide those people. Anyone that dies now is at their own cup of tea, and you will remain on the government house, being guided fully. Even going to toilet, your security outfit will guide you. Yet, you bring out the gullibles on the street without no proper arrangement, no security. Look at the students that went to write the common entrance have been dealt with. Your own children now, I'm very, very sure they are abroad, studying with full, what they call it, full security personnel guiding them both home and outside. Let us be guided. This one goes to Peter Mba, the Enugu State Governor. According to one of the voices of the unknown government, the incident happened in one of the primary schools in Enugu West Senatorial District in the state. The outlawed group overheard in the video asking the pupils, why do you people come out today that you know it's a sit at home? I want everybody to obey the rules of Biafra. If they flog you today, you people, we know that you don't need to come out any day we have sit at home. You should not ever violate again the rules of government of Biafra. Any day they ask you to come out on the day of sit at home, tell them you want to go to school. You want to go to school because they have sit at home. That is why we're supposed to give you a little punishment. When asked what they have to say, one of the people say, amid tears, told them, we will not come out again. Daily Post earlier reported that Enugu residents were thrown into serious tension and fear on Wednesday as a non-government moved around many parts of the state to enforce the one-week sit-at-home declared by the Simon Ekpa-led faction of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. PDP members stage another walkout. This one is happening in Abia State Assembly. What could be the problem? This one is a case of minority over majority in the assembly. Another drama ensued at the Abia State House of Assembly in Omaya on Wednesday following the decision of 11 members of the PDP to stage a walkout from the chambers in protest. This is as journalists were prevented by security men from entering the legislative chambers to cover proceedings. The PDP lawmakers were protesting the non-emergence of PDP members as principal officers for the position of majority and the deputy majority leaders. The agreed PDP members are also demanding proper interpretation of Standing Order 8 Rule 42. During the plenary, there was a large presence of policemen and other security officials believed to be Department of State Service DSS. Honorable Solomon Akpolonu, the representative of Obingwa West State constituency, spoke to the press after the walkout. He expressed concern about the unusual presence of security personnel during the plenary season and the absence of journalists. Akpolonu highlighted that when they reviewed the votes and proceedings of the House for adoption, they discovered that the names of the House members they had been opposing were repeated. This prompted the PDP lawmakers to demand the removal of those names. Akpolonu stated that they would not participate in what they consider an illegality, as the PDP refuses to accept the rule of a minority party. Sorry to say. He emphasized their intention to seek legal interpretation of the matter, which in his view is unambiguous, according to Akpolonu. He appealed to the governor Alese Chukwuma Ochi to intervene as the father figure of the state and the commander-in-chief of the state. Meanwhile, Speaker Emmanuel Emerowa had previously cautioned against any form of distraction within the House during a statement made on Tuesday. As if that one is not enough for Nigeria, anything on a copy don't do too much. Anything war on a put hand will never remain the same. Common Guinness World Record where everybody they manage they keep. And At least once in a while, somebody will come out and break the Guinness World Record. Since Linda Batch, I believe, yeah, Linda Batch, the Calabar born cooker, that went to that Cookanton, she managed to secure a 100 hours and some minutes to break the world record being held by an Indian woman for since 2017 or 2018 and thereabout. After that, now so all the ladies in Nigeria now, everybody want to become noticed by Guinness World Record. Some went for 120 hours, some went for 150 hours. Even some said they will massage over 72 hours. Barely 50 something hours. The girl called Joyce or something or whatever collapsed. Now the governor of Ekiti State don't come out. Some people don't say they want to do 72 hours kissing to break the record. I beg. Anyone don't say that record before? Nigeria. On a copy don't too much. Anything one I put out will never remain the same. Why? Why? Very soon now you will see now they will begin to have somebody have break the Guinness World Record of the highest impregnator. It will happen in Nigeria. Just wait and see. Because somebody have come out now and said he want to break a world record of the highest Tikankom. That is, he will teach for how many hours? Either 50 hours or 72 hours or 100 hours to break the record. Everybody now want to break record. I beg, make on also break record of how many person will carry the highest sickness in the world. When you go to this, you go to what they call it. You go to lab. They detect 1 million sickness in your body. You don't break the record. Since on a no get to brain. Everything now. Once one person don't do it, everybody. According to them, they said Linda break for a Calabar girl. Now they have politicized it. It is now Linda break for Igbos. Then the other one, Chef Dami, that went to for 120 hours. Nobody even know. With the one all this gas cooker, all this bottle gas cooker. Nigeria. On our politics they too much. And we are not blame on her. Now because of bad government, that is why laziness is too much. Everybody want to be noticed. So that at least even if the person could be getting daily bread or endorsement from one company or the other, at least they're going to take on the manage because the government are not doing anything to survey the situation and the pains people are passing through in this contraction called Nigeria. We're going to hear this headline. Guinness World Record. Government bans planned 72 hours kissing marathon event in Ekiti State. Oh, I don't go keep me, I swear to God, I swear. The Ekiti State government has announced a ban on the planned 3-day kissing marathon to set a Guinness World Record in the state. Okay, now or I can see they do Nakanton. Anybody wait the knock pass, maybe at least like 72 hours or 80 hours. I swear to God, you go block. In an advert made around the state and social media, a group identified as the Sugar Tea had scheduled July 7 for the commencement of the longest world kissing marathon in a popular amusement park in Ado, the state capital. Okay, you go kiss until all the whole slime away your body go dry, and you go payment. Simple as that. Since I no get brain, make una be guided. Be guided. This is my watchword. However, in a letter addressed to the state Ekiti State Hotelers Association dated July 3, 2023 by the Ministry of Arts and Culture, the state government threatened to sanction any facility that hosted the so-called event. The letter signed by the Director of Tourism, Adebanji Adelusi, noted that the planned event, Taj Kiss-a-thon, was capable of degrading the image of the state. Well, my dear, everybody is allowed to do whatever they like. Kiss-a-thon is an event, is not only absurd, immoral, unhealthy, and capable of degrading the image of Ekiti. It is a program that runs counter to the values of the people of the state and therefore capable of plunging our youth morally backwards. Following this, the Ministry of Arts, Culture and Tourism hereby prohibits such an event or any related events like it in any facility that wishes to continue to operate lawfully in Ekiti State. Daily Post record that an Ekiti chief Chef Damilola Adeparusi, known as Chef Dami, had earlier concluded a 120 hours cooking marathon in Ilepeju, Ekiti, Oye local government area of the state. And what are her her prize winner? Also, Adeola Adeyeye, identified as Chef Deo in Ile Oluji area of Ondo State, is attempting to set the longest world cooking marathon of 150 hours. Nigerians, on our way done, I beg. Anything wey go make you happy, make una just dey do am o. As if that one is not enough, we have a situation at hand here. Tinubu Chetima tender Labour Party membership register as evidence against P2B. Okay, may we proceed. At the resumed hearing of petitions at the court on Wednesday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima tendered a copy of the Labour Party membership register for Anambra State in proof of their argument that P2B is not a registered member of the party. Tinubu and Shettima had argued in their response to the petition filed by the Obi and the Labour Party that not being a party member at the time of the 2020 presidential election disqualified Obi from contesting the last election on the platform of Labour Party, medicine after death. The document was tendered by Tinubu and Shettima's lawyer, Chief Wole Olanipekun SAN, along with the Labour Party's letter forwarding the membership register to the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Although the lawyer to the petitioners, Levi Uzuku, objected to the admissibility of the documents, the court, however, admitted them and marked them as HBs, RA 17 and RA 18. God grant Tinubu long life to deliver Nigerians from suffering, according to the Nollywood actor Yul Edochie. Nollywood veteran actor Yul Edochie on Wednesday prayed that God would grant President Bola Tinubu long life. Edochie said God would grant Tinubu a long life to deliver his good plans to Nigerians. This was as he expressed the belief that the president can wipe away the tears of Nigerians because they are suffering. To which the Nollywood actor said, Tinubu can make Nigeria a great nation. According to Edochie, I will keep praying for you, sir, at official bat, for God to give you long life and good health to deliver the good plans you have for Nigeria. Nigerians have suffered so much. And I believe you will wipe the tears and make Nigeria great again. Best of luck, Mr. President, the Jagaban. According to our able actor, Yul Edochie. This one is coming from Anambra State, Anambra born indigenous, and also elder statesman or a PDP chieftain, Osita Chidoka. Talking about the Mmesoma and JAMB probing the integrity of our national institutions. Let us see what happens. Mrs. Mmesoma Ejikeme took her 2023 JAMB at my foundation's computer-based testing CBT center at Obosi. I got some calls from worried friends about Mmesoma's result, which had Thomas Chidoka Center as her examination center. I alleged their worries that the result issued had nothing to do with the examination center. I observed two significant red flags when I saw her result online. First, our center is no longer addressed as Thomas Chidoka Center for Human Development on the JAMB portal since 2021. The correct name of the JAMB portal and the main examination slip is Nkemefuna Foundation, Thomas Chidoka Center for Human Development. Due to the difference in our CAC registration details, JAMB insisted we change to Nkemefuna Foundation with the Thomas Chidoka in a bracket as an identifier. We implemented the name change in 2021. Her result showing Thomas Chidoka without the Nkemefuna Foundation, which was on her main examination slip, raised my suspicion about the genesis of the result. Okay, this one is coming from our own brother. It might be true, or someone manipulated that result for her, because I know that girl is not capable of doing such a thing. The second red flag was the result template. A cursory review of some of those who took the last examination at our center showed a different result slip template with the candidate's passport picture, JAMB watermarks, and no mention of the name of the examination center. I gave the young Mesoma the benefit of the doubt and waited to see if she would explain how she got the result, which is obviously not the result template that JAMB used in 2023. I knew it was fake. Well, I know that you will not come out and speak against the little girl, but we all need to be guided as well. Our center has been involved with the JAMB CBT examination since 2016, and I have come to trust the integrity of the JAMB online examination platform. As Corps Marshal in 2011, I used JAMB to conduct the FRSC recruitment exercise that is still adjudged a high watermark in public sector recruitment. Those recruitment through that process wear their uniform with pride and continue to deliver value to the organization to this day, according to Osita Chidoka. According to Osita Chidoka, he said, that I quote, "For me, the real issue in this saga is the level of distrust of our national institutions, the social media frenzy, and the ingression of JAMB, together with the ethnic slant of a simple issue with clear and verifiable methods of resolution, is symptomatic of the deep distrust of our national institutions. This distrust was deepened in the past 8 years with a horrifying descent of issues to our national fault lines. The anti-Jatism of the issue is sad and disappointing. I doff my heart for JAMB. They came out forcefully and defended their integrity vigorously. They shared the USSD communication between Mesoma's phone and their servers with the timestamps. Mr. Fabian Benjamin, the JAMB spokesperson, did a yeoman's job in explaining how their system works and the security of their result portal. He even asked anyone who cares to cross-check with Airtel, the network provider of Mesoma's phone. Their transparency was compelling and disarming, according to Osita Chidoka. The JAMB registrar, Professor Oloyede, issued a statement based on the fact and defended the integrity of a foremost Nigerian institutions whose failure would have had a catastrophic effect on Nigeria's education and the CBT systems. I was impressed. JAMB's reaction and responsiveness should be made a minimum benchmark for government agencies. Our universities should write case studies of this saga so other institutions can learn how to navigate social media and information management in the face of unrelenting attacks. JAMB response is an example to follow. If INEC leadership has any sense of shame and any shred of integrity, they should have saved President Tinubu from a needless legitimacy question by behaving like JAMB. They should step forward and explain what technical glitch they had on election day that made the upload of from ECHS from the polling units across the country. They should share with the public the interaction between the Beaver's SIM cards and their servers. They should share the audit report of their servers during the failed upload. When Dominion on the election system company in the United States was defamed by Fox TV, they went to court to defend the integrity of their system, and the court awarded them $700 million. Maintaining the integrity of the elections is fundamental to democracy. INEC is a public-funded institution. Should share with the citizens all forms ECHBs collected at the 8809 watts, ECHCs collected at the 777 local governments, and ECHDs collected at the 36 states, and fully uploaded all the ECHS on IRV portal after the fact using the original copy submitted by the presiding officers. This cannot be asking for too much. This cannot be asking for too much from an institution led by a professor who spent over $650.57 million, 303.17 billion naira to conduct a shambles of election 2023. Like JAMB, INEC must be accountable to the people of Nigeria. They should step forward and restore the integrity and sanctity of elections in Nigeria and remove the cloud of illegitimacy surrounding the election of President Tinubu if their system worked as they are claiming. The cause cannot remove the national disappointment, odium, and massive distrust of INEC's election infrastructure, no matter the decisions. For Ms. Oma, she should come clean and explain how she got that result and who led her down that path. If she does that, I will lend my voice to beg JAMB to note her age and show more leniency. Osita Chidoka is a former aviation minister and right from Abuja, according to the news caster here. Where we have the last year but not the least, according to Primate Ayodele, he said, and I quote, Tinubu's victory, other presidential election rerun Primate Ayodele to tribunal. This man, I don't know where he stand. Whether God have mercy. The leader of the Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Ayodele, has advised the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal to consider a rerun or another presidential election. Ayodele said a rerun of fresh presidential election will restore the credibility of Nigeria's electoral system. I agree with you. He disclosed this in his 2023 edition of Prophecies, Warnings to the Nations on Impending Doom. Primate Ayodele claimed the best option are to order to rerun between the two leading candidates or conduct another presidential election. He said the present government will frustrate every plan of the election tribunal to make a judgment against it, and which is very, very bad, and the world is watching. The clergyman explained that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is here to give it all it takes to ensure he retains his seat, except God touches the hearts of the judges. They will dance to the president's tune. And that is the problem we are facing. According to Derek Forotumi, he made it clear on Channels TV. This government will do so many things to see that this tribunal has no place. The president is ready technically, spiritually, economically, and financially to see that whatever it takes to keep him in office, no matter the charges of fraud in the election, such challenges will be met. It is only God that can remove him. I foresee that judges will be compromised on this matter unless God touches their hearts. No one except God can remove the president from the office. He is desperate to do anything to see that nobody removes him. Primate Ayodele explained that the actual winner will not be given the mandate to take over the government, even though Nigerians will still face hardship in the present government. He also blamed the disunity among opposition parties for the failure experienced in the last election. The truth will be known, but the judges will use legal terms to discredit the arguments of the petitioners. INEC, BIAFRA, and IRV will be rubbished. The government of the day will remain and will continue in office, according to Primate Ayodele. They will do so well, but there will be consequences that Nigeria will pay for it dearly. The actual winner will not be given the mandate to take over the government. Atiku and Obi ought to be marched and claim victory if they are not careful and united. It will affect subsequent elections in the country. Ayodele warned that if the tribunal fails to do the needful, it will affect the image of the judiciary and the electoral body will no longer be seen as an unbiased empire. However, if the tribunal does not do the needful, it will affect the image of the tribunal members. INEC will be seen as clearinghouse for all manner of election results. There will be confusion in the government circles because the judgment will be very clear to all. The best option will be to either go for a rerun or another election entirely, or leave it the way it is, according to Primate Ayodele. My dear, I quite agree with you on your how did they used to say it? On your observation. Yes, on your observation. And I am 100% behind what you said. If the the judges or the tribunal will do the needful. Anyway, my wonderful people, now this one on just early and first news of this morning. Make sure you this one they step down. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and also share. Until I come your way again, remember, I still remain Okute Daily Talk, giving you the best news you can ever hear. Have a nice day. Bye for now. Kemesiano.